Good morning and welcome to Roof Rack Day. Today with the roof rack is finally going on the car, and boy, I am so excited. I can't wait to see how it looks, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Yesterday, was not that good with the broken bolts, but that is all fixed, all in the past. So yeah, looking forward to getting the roof rack on.
Yeah, so this plastic details.
It's still going. Oh.
Okay, so here's the problem. Bolt sheared off.
3 hours later, one broken bolt, one fixed thread, and yeah, gonna try again. Would have been a pain getting the bolts on. Jeg har bare tatt nå må vi nærme oss 6,5 måneder, 7 måneder nå. So that's the roof rack mounted, and yeah, it looks great. And I can't wait to take this out on the trip next week, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is a fitting kit that was in the package. Let's see what's in here. You see sliding nuts. I guess they are going to be the ones that's going to be mounted. Let's see, and then bolts. Okay, so one thing I haven't done yet, which I wanted to do before we put the roof rack on, is to check the threads and clean them up. So I struggled yesterday because the threads wasn't clean enough. So I'm just using a re-threader here to going through the threads all the way. So it's kind of hard to know when you hit the bottom with threads being so slow, but I think I'm pretty much there after doing it yesterday on the other holes. So I think that's good. Then we can do the next one on the other side. Yellow. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty rusty. Clean it off a bit first. I'm so glad I remembered to do this. Would have been a pain getting the bolts on. So you can't do this with the roof rack on the roof. I would have to ask my brother to help me out lifting it off and on again. So the front holes are on both channels are, I think, the worst rust ones. Maybe because the water and the dirt runs down to this. Hello.
Yeah.
What up?
Hallo.
Hallo. Ja. Der. Og da skal det i teorien være klart til å løfte. Men hvis det er feil vei, så må kanskje åpne porten og så få snudd den. Hæ? Ja.
Har du kontroll på kameraet da?
Ja da. Stort sett kontroll på kamera. Ja, ja. Skal han ligge... Han skal dit, ser det ut som, på framme, og så skal han litt over bake. Der. Ja, cirka han står.
Han ligger på gummi.
Han skal ligge på...
på taket.
Ja, han skal ligge på... Han skal ligge der, cirka. Han skal litt frem.
Han skal bitte litt frem, ja. Der er han på hølet her.
Ja, men jeg holder her, så...
Nei, bare legg han ned. Han er tappet på innsida, så han lander ned på.
Ja, ok.
Ja.
Sånn.
Så da, that's it. Gull er bra.
Han bygger ikke så hardt heller.
Nei, det er det som er. Du ser jo der.
At det er bygd inn for antenna.
Ja.
Ok.
Så det er derfor den er...
Det er den her...
Hæ? Det er plastikk som skal ligge der. Så fremme og på siden der så er det plastikk som ligger for vind.
Ja, sånn ja.
Ja.
Kan hende at det har vært noe man sett bedre med popping.
Ja, men det er skruer og...
Ja, der ja.
Ja, i tillegg, ja.
Sånn.
Ja.
Ja, det der var jo, jeg tror jo det skulle ta mye større plass enn det der.
Nei?
Men han følger kjempefint.
Ja, det gjør det. Hæ? Ja, jeg har bare tatt... vi må begynne nærmere 6,5 måneder, 7 måneder nå.
Ja.
Fra jeg bestilt. Yes! So the roof rack is finally on. It's hard not to smile. Thank you to my brother and his father-in-law, Steinar, for helping me out putting it on pretty easy when we were 3 guys. Took it from the side instead of the back or front. Yeah, super simple. It doesn't weigh too much, so 3 guys, easy job. Gonna mount it, put on the bolts, and then put on the plastic, and after that, I think it's ready to take it for a spin. I'm gonna check if the max tracks can be on when I drive in and out of the garage. I'm not sure. I think I can stack 2 of them on each side, and hopefully they will not hit the garage door. So we will see. Exciting. Okay, mounting. So the instruction says, let's see. Remove cap, lift rack. Yes. First secure using 2 countersunk bolts. So these long ones. See, aligning the sliding nuts, I don't know what to call them. So I'm just going to get them to enter on every point and then align the roof rack and then start tightening. Okay, that was easy. Front bolts are in, rear bolts are in. So there are 8 bolts in total. I'm gonna just align it up now and then tighten it up. I'm gonna check the torque settings if there are one. No, are some. Are some? Are none? If there are, yeah. Torque setting. So there's no torque settings in the instructions. But from mounting the roof rails, I know that the holes in the actual car, roof holes, the 2 in the front there, with the countersunk bolts, the holes can handle 10 newtons. So I'm gonna do the front bolts up to 10 newtons. Okay, so put the Loctite on the all the way down on the bolt. So. I don't think it's going too far in. So I'm thinking don't overdo the torque on the bolts. You can, if it's gets loose or you feel it's not on there properly, you can always go back and tighten it up later, but ruining the threads or breaking off a bolt, it's hard to go back
Put
on.
up, last piece.
Like so. Bo, 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 bo. Then the rear bolts. I'm gonna put Loctite on them as well because, yeah, as I said, don't want it falling off. I'm not putting on too much, just a bit. So I'm sure that it's gonna hold a bit more. I'm not sure what the rule of Loctite is, but I feel like everything that can vibrate loose, so most of the things on the car. Yeah, let's see it like that. I'm just going to check the space on the other side. So I can't really move it anywhere, so I'm just going to tighten it up and then say that it's not really sure how much. It's an 8mm bolt, so I'm guessing around 30 newtons maybe. I think that's gonna be fine. Then do the other side. Loctite. Ratchet spanner, really great. Going to be another minute by minute video by Nostimo Studios. But mounting new parts, really satisfying. Mounted, pretty easy. Yeah, I went with the thread lock just to be sure. Now it's the plastic on the front, the covers, and that should be fairly easy. I'm going to take off the plastic so I don't have to struggle up there, and just be careful not to scratch it. It's going to be scratched eventually, but when it's brand new I want to be careful. I want it to just shine. See if we can straight on. and straight on. Whoop whoop. These are going behind here and aligning, and this is the nuts for the front bolts. So yeah, new plastic here. This is going underneath here, as you can see, and then hook, line up. You have the one in the rear here that you can get the line, and then before you tighten up everything. This side, the Velcro is sitting really good. Remember to put on the center plastic nut. So roof rack is on the roof, and it's almost complete. There's just one thing missing, and that's the flooring. So there's, with the essential pack, there are 2 sets of floors, meaning there are 2 wide plate, 1 single plate in one set. So the 2 rows that will be covered in floors. The only thing that's different from the previous version is that my floors are aluminum, but the previous floors was plastic. So Örjan on his Discovery 4 has the plastic ones and have weighed them, because the weight is my only concern about the change from plastic to aluminum. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to weigh the new floors. So the plastic big plate were 1180. Let's see what this one is. Oh, I can't weigh them. It's too light. Let's do one set of plates. That's yeah, so 4.5 kilos. That's 2 wide and 1 narrow plate. So that's one set. Yeah. So 4.5 kilos, that's 9 kilos in total in just in plates. So I'm wondering, should I have the plates on or should I have them off? Okay, let's see how the plates are going to look. Let's see. There are 2 wider ones, as I said, and there is 1 narrow one. Okay, they are pretty cool. I first thought they were kind of boring, but they are looking really cool. So good job, ProSpeed. They are not mounted yet. So yeah. Question is, how should I mount them? And do I have rings? I should have got some rings. Okay, so thinking about the plates and just being up here, trying to lay the max tracks and adjusting the plates itself, I'm noticing that I'm afraid of dropping them onto the glass roof. I wish I didn't have a glass roof. I'm gonna mount all the plates just because peace of mind, so I can go up here handling the max tracks and other stuff without being too afraid of dropping something onto the glass roof. So yeah, let's mount the plates. Let's hope they counted correctly and there is enough bolts. Let's see. Do you call them bolts or screws? I'm not sure. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the right stuff down into the threads. Looks like it's some type of grease. I'm not sure if there should be Loctite on these or not. But I will ask them. Okay, so that's all the screws. Now time to tighten them up. So that's the roof rack mounted, and yeah, it looks great. And I can't wait to take this out on the trip next week. So stay tuned for that. Remember to subscribe, like, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, just a short update before I go to sleep. Plate is mounted to the crossbars. The shell of the doors are mounted to the plate. So for now, we're just figuring out how I'm going to sleep. But that's going to be tomorrow because it's 1:30 in the morning, so it's time to go to bed. So, yeah. See you in the morning.